Hi guys. Today I want to bring you a mini how-to and a project share. I guess it was last week, a bunch of us on Carla's live program, Caged Fish, were talking about tea bags and using them in our collages and other types of artwork. And I had a few people ask me if I would be willing to show how it's done, and I thought that it would be a good thing to bring today. So I have several that I've already done, but I wanted to show the process because there was questions about how you would do it, if you had to cut it open or what. But actually it really couldn't be easier. For these type, like Twinings has just a little tie on here, a little string that's got barely a knot to it. It's just a little slip knot. And if you pull it normally, it comes right out. Okay, now this obviously is a used tea bag, and I like my tea really strong, so it had steeped for probably way longer than the 4 minutes they recommend. But it gets a beautiful color to the tea bag when you do let it go that long. So anyway, I've slipped that string right out, and you can either use that in your junk journals. I've got a ton of those saved too, believe me. But anyway, and then you fold open the top, and then you fold it open again. Now you're going to see it's a big, long, it's, let's see, let me measure that. These little individual ones end up being 6 inches long. And then you're going to see that there's a little fold right along here on the inside. And you just carefully, if you wait until they're dry, these are surprisingly sturdy. So you just start unfolding that there, and it'll just kind of come apart on its own. And if it's dry enough, all of this tea will just fall right out. Sometimes if you don't wait long enough, it'll stick, especially like if you're using chai where it's got all kinds of other spices in there. Sometimes they'll stick and you might have to wait for it to get a little drier and then just kind of brush it like that. But just regular tea that has no flavorings or anything like that comes out just gorgeous all on its own. Let me get that tea away so you can see what it looks like. And it's got a beautiful tea dye to it. And I wanted to show you some others. That probably was the same kind. It's my usual is either the Irish breakfast or Earl Grey, so it could have been one of those. This is I just wanted to show what more of an herbal tea will. It gives just a very light kind of straw color to it. This is a ginger tea. And then one of the things we were also talking about was round. I have seen someone, and I can't remember because it's been years ago, share round tea bags, and they're the really nice big. I mean, they're like this. They're probably 4-inch diameter. And someone was thinking perhaps it was Tetley tea, so the family size. So I'm gonna have to try that one of these days. But what I did find was just the store brand ones. They look the same when you're making a batch of tea to dye your papers, you know. They're about this big square, probably 2.5 inches square, but it opens, maybe it's 2, let's see. Yeah, about 2 inches square. When you open it up, it gives you this, let's see, it's over 7 by 5 by 7 area of this beautiful tissue that's already tea stained for you, already done the work for you. So I have a couple of those too. And I thought I would show you at least one of the different things that you can do with it. Okay, I've cleaned up all my tea. And so now I've got an area here to work, and I'm going to stamp on these today. They're really fun to stamp on. It's just like really like stamping on tissue or whatever, but it just has got that beauty of having your tea staining going on. Let's see, let's start with we'll start with the one that we just emptied. I just got these beautiful stamps from Bella's Bits and Buys that Gail Gustinelli is always recommending. I went online to check her out on her Etsy shop. Oh my. Yeah, don't go on there if you have a thing for washi tape or stickers or stamps because she has them. Anyway, she had just gotten these gorgeous stamps in. I think I can get 2 out of this size right here. There you go. I think I need to re-ink my pad, but you get the idea. You know, and then you can, like I said, they're really strong, so you have to actually be careful when you tear because they're kind of hard to tear. And it might go off in a direction you don't really want, but let's try another. Got the fern, and I got the dragonfly. If it's got a dragonfly on it, I'm probably going to want it. So there's a lot of other things you can do with these, obviously. Really anything that you can do with tissue or a light paper you can do with these. I don't know I would go as far as trying to print through my printer by taping them onto something, but you probably could. I really definitely need to re-ink my pad. I didn't realize it was this pale. And another thing I want to try, especially on this light one, I want to take one of my old trusted, let's see, what was this from? Stampendas from, oh, I don't even know how many years ago. 2002. Oh, I haven't had it that long. But anyway, it's got all these great designs on it. They're just wonderful for backgrounds. So you can make your focal points or a part of a collage where you have a bunch of interest in botanicals or whatever. Or you can make it as a background. So that's what I'm going to do now. This is a more seasoned stamp. Maybe it'll get the ink a little bit better. We'll see. Of course, it would probably help if I could find my mouse pad. I haven't been able to find it ever since I redid the art room back in October. It's been missing. MIA. So you can see I could just keep going and make a whole nice 5x7 sheet on one of these large ones, which would cover just virtually anything that you were making if you wanted to use it as a background. So those are a couple of ideas there, and if you have any questions or you have any suggestions of how you would use these beautiful little tea bags, please let me know. I look forward to hearing from you. Thank you so much for joining me today. Bye.